That's crazy. I would take that all day. Our new driver, the IGNIS D1, has been quite literally years in the making, and we couldn't be more excited to finally get it to you guys. The IGNIS D1 is primarily designed to be the driver equivalent of our Takomo 101 irons. It's long, it's forgiving, and it's priced for normal people. Confidence is the name of the game with the IGNIS D1. We like to say fear no drive, because with this driver, the goal is that you can walk up to the tee feeling confident that you're going to be able to hit that same shot shape over and over and over again with better shots into the green. How do we actually accomplish that? Well, we've prioritized low CG in the chassis and the weighting system, forgiveness across the face, and adjustability so that you can tune this driver to hit that shot shape that you're looking for over and over and over again. If you remember our IGNIS D1 prototype driver, well, we took the feedback and the testing data from that, and we completely re-engineered the face. The face now features variable thickness, a canted ellipse design that effectively offers 25% more forgiveness versus the prototype. Not just the middle, not just the sweet spot, but also in the most commonly hit parts of the club face, the high toe and the low heel. The 3 tungsten weights have also been shaved down, again, to help keep that center of gravity low for easy launch and great energy transfer. We have 2 loft options for the driver. We have a 10.5 and the 9-degree driver heads, but they also come with an adjustable sleeve here where you can take this driver, you can go up or down 2 degrees, and there's also an upright setting. So super easy to adjust. You lift it up, pick the setting you want on the loft sleeve. Let's go up 2 degrees. Let's make this a 12.5 degree driver. Sure, why not? And then you just screw it right back down. And there you go. You've now adjusted the loft on the driver. More importantly, the weighting system has 3 different movable weights. We have 2 3-gram weights and then a 13-gram weight. If you want the most forgiving option, you put the 13-gram in the back, lowers that CG, helps you launch the ball. But if you put the 13-gram in the toe, you've got more of a fade bias. You put it in the heel, more of a draw bias. So you can tailor this club to hit the shot shape that you are looking for. So we've gone with the tour-proven Ventus line of shafts. We have the Ventus Red, which is a mid to high launch, high spin shaft. It's good for slower swing speeds or any golfer who needs more spin, higher launch. And then we also have Ventus Blue, which is a mid-launch, low spin shaft, good for faster swing speeds or any golfer with too much spin or height on their drivers. Now listen, I know you're wondering about speed. Because it's a driver, you want to be able to send it. Now the IGNIS D1 is not designed to be the lowest spin rocket launcher driver on the market, because then it wouldn't be very forgiving. But with the new face and the low CG, it does produce some pretty impressive speed, and I will show you that here in a bit. But again, for us, the main thing was we wanted a driver that's going to fill more golfers with confidence that they're going to be able to hit fairways. It's not just about hitting it as far as you can, because if you're hitting it as far as you can and it's going that way, well, that's just a longer walk from the cart path. Okay, we're done with all that. Now it's time for the actual TrackMan numbers I know you've been waiting for. I'm gonna hit a couple drives at 90 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour, 110, and then I'm just gonna absolutely send a couple to have some fun with that. Hopefully I can actually hit some good drives. Listen, I'm not a professional, so we're gonna really test the forgiveness today. No idea how this is gonna go. Let's see. Oh, there we go. A little 90 mile an hour. Cool, that one's great. Love that. I did go up to 12 degrees on the loft just because with this shaft, I think I need a little more spin and a little more height. So I went with 12 degrees for the 90 mile an hour swing speed. Okay, so here we got some numbers. Club head speed 91.4 across those 3. Decent contact, not even incredible contact. We were kind of dancing all over the club face on my part. Obviously, I'm not a robot here, but carried 212 on average, total 242 on average, which is pretty good. So we'll go back to 10.5, try to get 3 right around 100 mile an hour swing speed. Also, just for reference, these are Pro V1X left dash golf balls, so they are not going to spin as high as a lot of other golf balls. Please keep that in mind when you're watching this. So if you're using something that's a higher spin golf ball, you should expect this driver to spin a lot more. So. Nope. Okay, we got 100-mile-an-hour club head speed, or 99.6. Smash factor 1.46. I'll be honest, I had a tough time dialing in the swing speed for some reason, but average carry 243, totals 267. Not bad. Not bad for that 100-mile-an-hour swing speed. Okay, we're gonna go 110 now. I may leave the settings exactly the same, and then we'll go from there. Ooh, okay, we're gonna have to adjust. Here's where the spin's showing up. I'm gonna switch to the 9-degree head because we're spinning too much with the 10.5, so just switch over to the 9. Okay, so I'm getting a bit sweaty in here. Having to swing a lot just to get the speed dialed in. Turns out I'm not actually a robot. Anyway, 108.9, so 109 club head speed. Smash factor 1.47, so I was hitting the ball pretty well. Not like best contact, but decent. And we got 271 carry, 294 total, 2,500 spin. I was playing a little fade the whole time. Honestly, it's pretty good numbers. I mean, if I'd got that club head speed up to 110, 112, then this average is over 300, easy on the total distance. So not bad for a little sub 110 club head speed. Okay, now I'm gonna just send some at kind of my full speed on course swing speed with the IGNIS D1. It is the 9-degree head at the neutral setting, so it's not, I didn't take any loft off, didn't add any. The weights, I have the 13 gram in the toe because I'm trying to hit a little more of a fade, stop myself from closing the face and hitting the kind of a duck hook that shows up if I'm trying to play a draw. So. Maybe went at this a little harder than I should have, but having some fun. I did not find the middle of the club face. That's me. That's how I swing on the golf course. Probably should slow it down. Won't though. Club head speed 122.6. Ball speed only 179.1 because the smash factor is only 1.46 because again, I am a connoisseur of the club face. I like to use as much of it as possible, excluding the dead center. Oh man. Honestly, these numbers I would still be quite happy with. Carry 307, total 328 on a spinny, not super spinny, but 2,500 RPM fade with poor contact. That's crazy. Honestly, that's crazy. I would take that all day, especially because I know when I'm out on the course and I actually hit one well, this thing's carrying over 310. It's carrying well past that. So, okay, so I've cooled down a bit after swinging out of my shoes there. Now what I'm gonna do is show you just how much the adjustability can change things. I have the 9-degree driver. I've put it 1 degree lower loft, upright setting. I've moved the weight, the 13 gram weight, to the heel, which is gonna help close the club face. So I'm gonna hit some fades like I normally would. I'm gonna hit my normal swing, try to hit some fades with these settings. And then I'm gonna adjust it, put the 13 gram weight in the toe, which should slow down the club face from closing, help you hit more of a fade. And instead of going 1 degree upright, I'm just gonna go back to the neutral setting. So not even a crazy change in the lofts, but see how much of a difference that makes. So let's try to hit some fades with a draw setting. Now the funny thing about golf is that this might actually be a good setting for me when it comes to trying to hit fades because it might allow me to really just commit to exiting left and commit to that fade swing without worrying that the face is going to be too open. Or, depending on how I deliver it, if I close the face too much, this could just be going way left. Now I'm gonna switch it over to the fade settings, which, I mean, for me, it's just neutral on the loft sleeve, and then put the 13 gram in the toe. That setting just did not let me miss it right. You know, like I wasn't gonna have a big right miss. I don't hate that. Okay, fade settings, same thing. Immediately, the ball crosses the Rubicon. That was a bad swing, but still. Okay, we're gonna start with the draw setting. You can see we have 5 shots here. We have 3 on the left side of this line and then 2 over here on the right. Club head speed, 121.5, ball speed, 174.8, smash, 1.44. Those are both low because I was not finding the middle of the club face. I was kind of spraying it today. Turns out after messing with my swing speed from 90 all the way up to 120, contact suffered. Anyway, so there's the draw settings. Club path, this is the important one. Club path 6.8 out to in, so we're coming across the ball. We go to the fade setting, and club path 7.2, so pretty darn close, less than half a degree of difference. Attack angle is 0.6 degrees lower on the fade setting. Smash is 1.45, again, not finding the middle of the club face, that's me. But club speed 121.9, carry 292, total 309 because that spin rate jumps up. So the spin rate jumped up by like 600, which is crazy. The height was virtually identical. Almost everything else about the actual shots, very, very similar. Height 130, it's just the spin rate drops, and with the draw setting, they're not going as far right. They're just staying more to the left side. Which is really interesting. So that's all I did. I just moved the weights around. I changed the degree, the loft, by 1 degree, and I had it upright for the draw setting. That's all I did, but that's pretty significant difference in the actual performance. Again, delivering the club pretty similarly across these shots. So, I mean, that's a pretty good amount of adjustability right there. All right, there you go. That's the introduction to the IGNIS D1 driver. As you can see today, we're not lying about the forgiveness. I barely found the middle of the club face, and we still got some decent numbers out of this thing. The adjustability is no joke. You really can make this driver fit the shot shape you want to hit. It's really adjustable. It can give you a lot of confidence when you stand over the ball. So really excited about this one. I've been gaming it for a while and absolutely loving it. And I think a lot of you are going to love it as well. All right, thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one.